Hola amigos, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon LeafGreen. In the last episode, we got some stuff done in Sevii Islands, and cleared up the Team Rocket's warehouse quest. And today, and the Sapphire to Celio. Hooray! This is a gem that forms a pair with the Ruby. And you've gone through a lot to get this, haven't you? You don't have to tell me, I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you. Okay, so we had the Ruby and the Sapphire in. And we linked up with Lynette in the Hoenn region. So now we can actually trade Pokemon from Fire Red and Leaf Green to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. As well as, if I remember correctly, you can also trade between Colosseum and XD after completing that as well. Which is very cool, but it's not actually touched upon in this game. Mainly because most of the Pokemon series seems to disown Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Or not those. Colosseum and XD, they just... Well, I know some people that also disown Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Anyway, now we're actually on Sevii Island. You know what? Sevii Island is probably the least important area in the game. But it's still got some cool stuff, so I want to explore it real quick before we, you know, we finish up the rest of the other islands, because it's pretty cool. Anyway, we can buy Hyper Potions here, which is, very good, actually. I do love getting Hyper Potions. They are cool. They're the, San Francisco treat, like Rice-A-Roni. Alright, so if we go south from here, there's actually a bunch of trainers around here. We can also learn Swords Dance, but we're not going to learn it right now. And we can go to Sevault Canyon. Sevault Canyon is actually a place where we'll get flicked away effortlessly, but also it's a place where we can catch some interesting Pokemon, and it also leads us to a really weird spot. But first, we're actually going to be fighting our toughest opponent yet, Blossom. Isn't that one of the Powerpuff Girls, back when that show was around? I don't even know. This is just fantastic. So, how have y'all been? I've been doing pretty good. I've actually been, doing something pretty nifty. And that doing something happens to involve Street Fighter X Mega Man. I've been playing that game quite a bit, learning how to play that game and stuff. And, it's actually a really fun game. I recommend that any of you who don't have it should download it right now. You know, play it, and, you know, after a couple months, I might be doing an LP of it. Who knows? See, I believe that there's the 3-month rule, so if I'm gonna do an LP of that, then I'll probably be doing it in March. So, you know, around March, look forward to that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should stop thinking so much in advance and start talking about current events. And the first current event is I've still been playing a lot of BlazBlue. I have no idea why. And it's not like I'm particularly good at it or anything, it's just that I've been playing it kind of constantly. I mean, I don't claim to be good at any video game, mainly because I'm really not. And I'm especially not good at fighting games. I don't know, they just take a level of concentration and predicting opponents' moves that I really can't do. I'm not good at predicting what an opponent's going to do. Like, I know some of what they'll do at maybe like set distances. It's just in Street Fighter, it's just like, oh, if they're going to be that far away, then they're probably going to be spamming Hadoukens until I can catch up with them. That's nice. Anyway, we should probably start talking about Pokemon. Ooh-ah! And Sentret. But I've already got one. So sad, Bad Dad. So sad! Stolen catchphrase from Super Genius. Actually, does this bird guy have anything to do with us? Are you a member of my fan club? No. I didn't even know you had a fan club. I don't know you. Oh, it's not a bird guy. It's a juggler guy! It's a balls guy. Shit, Gohan, the balls are hurt. Oh man. And you can probably tell that the Pokemon around these parts are a little bit higher level than what we're, you know, used to. Still nothing on the Elite Four's level, but it's getting pretty close. Pokemon in the mid to late 40s, in the low 50s. And we better get used to those too, because we're going to be encountering quite a few strong trainers. Especially because the way I want to wrap up this LP is by doing the Elite Four again, and you know, true to what you'd expect, the Elite Four is a lot harder the second time around. Okay, so raising special defense, that's not going to do much for you, you silly goose. Anyway, and the next Pokemon is Pineco. We actually haven't seen Pineco yet. Pineco, it's a bug-type Pokemon. Looks like a pinecone, it's actually a bagworm. It's also got really high defense, too. But, you know, we can take it out. There we go. Alright, there's something I really want to say about all the, you know, Hoenn region, or Hoenn and Johto Pokemon in Fire Red and LeafGreen. The sprites, the style on the sprites kind of clashes just a little bit with Fire Red and LeafGreen sprites. And you may not be able to notice it at first, but Fire Red and LeafGreen actually use different sprites for the Kanto region Pokemon than, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald do, and while some of the sprites are very similar, like Pikachu sprites for instance, remain relatively the same between versions, and I think it might actually be the same between versions. There's other Pokemon like Pineco there who, the style, it looks a lot like Ruby and Sapphire style, to which it kind of clashes with how Fire Red and LeafGreen's Pokemon look. I don't know, it's just something I've picked up on. Maybe you guys don't notice it, maybe I'm just a little bit weird, but some of the sprites for the Johto Pokemon kind of stand out, and not really in a good way. Then again, I've noticed that sometimes these Pokemon are also ones that I don't really like to begin with, so and maybe they just stand out to me because they're Pokemon I don't really like. Oh man. I love Fortress to death, but I hate Pineco. I don't know why. The design looks really, really goofy. And normally I'm just like, oh ho ho, it's just something rather that's silly and goofy looking. I should love that. Nope, not really. I don't love it at all. Just looks ridiculous. It's a bug that looks like a fucking pinecone. Why would you think to have that? Is that really what we've been reduced to? 1999 Nintendo? Oh man. Then again, the 1990s were a weird idea in general. Full of, you know, things like people thinking that cartoons based around video games were a good idea. Okay, some of them were. Some of them. I liked the Mega Man cartoon. It's just that, I don't know. There's a lot of good cartoons based around video games, and there's equally as many really bad, or you know what, it's more based on bad ones rather than good ones. Like, Super Mario World is alright, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but all the other Sonic cartoons in the 1990s were pretty bad. And Mega Man, you know, good, I guess, and other shows. In fact, I think the best 1990s cartoon based on a video game, probably gonna have to give that to Pokémon, really. Maybe it's just because the idea was a little bit more fresh, maybe it's because the games were, you know, a little bit more recent and fresh in people's minds, but then again, if that was the case, I don't see where the Battletoads cartoon failed. Oh god, no, I do see where... Oh, if any of you have not actually watched the Battletoads cartoon, I suggest do yourself a favor and watch it. It's pretty funny. Not in a good way. It's totally cosmic, that's what it is. And the winner for worst writing in a cartoon ever goes to Battletoads. Oh man. And I know a lot of people are going to rag on me saying, Pokemon's not a cartoon, it's an anime, and I'm just like, there's no fucking difference. Oh hey, I found a Fampi. Okay. That's cool. Alright. I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it, really. Okay, that was a Rostberry. It seems like we've gone the wrong way. Maybe I can use this upcoming battle as an excuse to ramble on more about cartoons and stuff. But no, but... Okay, I'm gonna be sending Proton John like a million fucking questions about this now, but... Okay. Oh, that is definitely not Proton John. That's his evil Ginger John. And it looks like I've picked exactly the wrong Pokemon for the job yet again. Wowie wow wow. I have no idea where that's from, by the way. Feel free to tell me all about it in the comment section down below. You know, while I kill this Golduck. Murder your precious lovey-dovey Pokemon. I will not be having any lovies or dovies in this battle. It will be filled with hatred. Hatred and disgust for what you have done. Oh, the sound of low health. I have not missed you. Oh hey, a critical hit. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Young couple Eve and John. Not Eve, it doesn't feel like I've lost. But you have lost, and that's all that matters. Ruined your relationship. I'll be 350, please. Okay, Sevault Canyon entrance. Do not damage plants in the canyon. I wonder what happens if we do damage plants. I don't want to find out. Let's do some fresh water. There we go. Let's drink some water. Restores more health than a potion somehow. I don't even know. Sevault Canyon! There's more of this place. Sevault Canyon is actually a really excellent place if you're trying to catch Pokemon, however, because one of my favorite Pokemon actually lives in this place. I don't know if we're gonna encounter him. Please, I hope so. I hope so. Nope. Just let me out. Never mind, you're boring. Go away, Meowth. Oh. My darling Nya, together we... She's named after a sound a cat makes. Okay. There we go. Okay, now what's really weird is this girl happens to be named after what a cat sounds like. You know, the whole Nya thing. And to top it off, one of her Pokemon was Miltank. A Pokemon that gives milk. And what do cats like to drink? I'm sensing some weird kinky shit here. Okay, I know it's not really supposed to be like that, but I don't know, maybe it's not a weird name and I'm just hallucinating. Imagining that it's a weird name. Oh hey, trainer. Okay, trainer, that was fun. You've poisoned Baron, though, which is, always nice. I seem to be getting a lot of special conditions in in this place, in this piece. Full Rizzle. Okay, where's our full heal? There we go. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Except, I'm kind of afraid to put Pokemon... you know what? No, we'll keep Baron in front. We'll just heal him. We'll just heal the hell out of him. Until he cannot be healed anymore. Okay, that was pretty convenient. Oh, man. If we go back to the topic of the Battletoads cartoon, however, I do want to know what they would have planned for a second episode. I mean, where would they have gone from the first episode? Because it's really weird. I don't know, it always seemed like, oh, it's something that could have concluded in the first episode. And I guess that's why it was only one episode to begin with, other than the fact that, you know, it's crap. But I mean, it's just like, oh, they beat the Dark Queen, they save Princess Angelica, bam, done. It's not like she's gonna get kidnapped in every episode, is she? Oh, and the Dark Queen's gonna come up with all these fantastic ways to defeat the Toads. Ooh. And come up with clever insults like she does in the games. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Oh, what a horrible show. I would love to see them make another episode, though, just to see how bad it's gonna be. It's gotta be bad. It's got... Oh shit, this trainer knows how to use items. That's fun. On the bright side, however, I do have to say, Battletoads cartoon had a pretty nifty theme song. I mean, it kinda clashed with the whole style of Battletoads. It's just like, oh, it's this nice little surf rock theme instead of, you know, the heavy metal rock up the ass we'd expect from Battletoads. But you know, how many times can I say Battletoads in the same sentence? Please don't count. Please. If you're going to count, then I'm going to make an effort not to care about the number. And not caring is what I usually do. Wing attack, go! Fox person, go! Yeah. She's pretty due for a level up anyway, so, you know, this may work out. In fact, I know it's going to work out because I've foreseen the future. The future involves eggs. Eggs that have just gotten themselves boiled. Or scrambled. Go for some scrambled eggs right now. Scrambled eggs and cheese. And bacon. Hoo-ha. Alright, flamethrower, that's a pretty good move to use, I think. I'm hoping? Yeah, it was a good move. Okay, I'm not just mental in the head. I'm not just insane in the membrane, you know? I'm not just insane brain. Snazzy. Remember how Chansey takes like a metric shit ton of minutes and hours just to beat? Yeah, I remember. Been there, man. Alright, let's avoid that guy. Let's avoid this girl. Let's go in this house. Okay, let's dance. Let's dance. And if we do the dance, our health is restored. Nice. And that's a Chansey. And that's a Lucky Punch, which raises Chansey's critical hit ratio. Which is nice. Too bad we don't have a Chansey. But hey, you know. Are we out of... Yeah, we're out of Sevault Canyon. We can go to the Tenobi Ruins. I'm pretty sure there's something around here we can... Something around here we can do. And what we have to do is not fight Meowth. Something, you know what, let's go back to... Let's go find another Pokemon, sure, why not? It's another Phanpy, okay. That's fine, that's cool. What do we have to do? In here? The water is dyed a deep blue. If we go around here, there's some ruins. Dilford Chamber. And you know, there's weird things. There's like walls and ruins and no Pokemon in here, which is a little bit odd. I think we've got a mystery to solve here, folks. But maybe we should solve it in the next episode. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, in the next episode, we're gonna solve the mystery of whatever the hell's going on in the Tenobi ruins. So I'll see you guys later. This is Tailsfly Raga signing out. Take care, and thank you all for watching.